Khair Bakhsh spending 10 years over there. It's not Bacha Khan living 30 years of his life in jail. Punjab and Sindh are partners somewhat in this crime.
Thank you, Mr. Fateh. We have Mr. Jay Tanners, lawyer of human rights.
Hi, thank you. First of all, thank you for the excellent discussion and testimony provided. I am an American lawyer, former international prosecutor for the United States government in various contexts. Just earlier this year, we set up a new foundation in Washington for democracy and the rule of law for regions in conflict. And our first client, Chairman Khan, we are pursuing an international legal and government relations strategy to try to achieve independence or whatever. With respect to the intervention by our colleague, you may not be guaranteed success in the courts of Pakistan or even the International Criminal Court, but sometimes it's enough to raise the awareness and profile of these issues to lead to a movement that may be more effective than the success of legal action. So I just invite you to participate as we pursue various legal strategies and government relations strategies, including at this meeting over the next day, to raise the profile of these issues and indeed to pursue, if not independence itself, a greater measure of democracy and the rule of law for the regions that you are so devoted to. So thank you. Just ask for your participation and support as we try to move forward and capture this in international.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tanners. We're actually running out of time, but no one's come here to claim the room. So if anybody has any more questions.
The lady, she wants to ask a question.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. President or Mr. Chairperson. Because I'm coming from Balochistan, so I have one question, and as well as the answer is also hidden in my question raised by Ms. Fozia. So in Balochistan, MMR, IMR, all are very high. Because why? Because we are not getting fund from Islamabad because they for the federal system. Because I'm a doctor and I also see what is the policies for Balochistan for the health and what is the policies for Punjab and Pakhtunkhwa. And also I will tell you because we are suggesting an international mission or a UN mission for Balochistan for fact finding. But because I have apprehension, even the people, the international consultants, they want to come to Balochistan to support in health and education sector, but the government is not allowing them. So how the fact-finding mission they will allow to Balochistan? Even in the Balochistan, the journalists of the Pakistan, in Islamabad or from Lahore and Karachi, the social media, they are not allowed to come and cover the reports and the investigation from the Baloch people. So this is because our MMR maternal mortality rate is more than 800. While Pakistan's rate is 260. This is a big disparity and the difference and discrimination. So this is the problem. That's why the people are asking for the rights. Also I'm there, and also several times I have been also discriminated by Islamabad because I'm working in the United Nations in Balochistan, but I have been also discriminated. So this is, I'm wondering how the government will allow to come the international mission in Balochistan. This is my question.
Thank you, Madam. It was an excellent point that you raised, and this is a sequence of events or factors that the Pakistani establishment controls. When there was the floods in Balochistan, international aid agencies, neighboring countries offered help and said, no, that's fine. It's all under control. And they did not do anything. Especially, I've not been to Balochistan for many years, but if you were there, you realized the disaster that took place after the floods. But when it was floods in Kashmir, the earthquake in Kashmir, then they were with the begging bowl all over the world. The foreign ministers were begging because Kashmiris is their people. The Baloch is not their people. So on all levels, there is discrimination against the Baloch.
Also, I forgot one also point, because last year there was also flood in Balochistan. The 5 districts were in water. So the policies of the Pakistan government was totally different. Because in Sindh and KP it was different, for Balochistan different. Even the mission was not allowed to come and see how much people are suffering, because in Nasirabad, Jafrabad, Jalmak, Sippi, Bolan, 5 districts were in water, and these are Baloch districts. So also in Balochistan, also two kinds of things are going on. In Pashtun areas, the different policies, and Baloch areas are different policies. And also I have been in planning level at Islamabad in United Nations. So I asked the question from the United Nations consultants, so why the funds are less for Balochistan than other provinces? So they said because the government is saying the security situation is not good in Balochistan, so we are not allowed to go mission and see this situation. So we are feeling and facing since 6-7 years this issue, because they are highlighting at Islamabad whether the security is very bad, so this situation is not good, so it should not prevail to go there. And that's why since 5-6 years we are not getting fund from also the donors as well. So that was also a problem, because at Islamabad level several times I asked the question, so fund is not coming to Balochistan, not for the maternal health, not for the child health, so the funds are banned. So international donors, so the government is giving the very dangerous picture for Balochistan and Balochistan. So that's why the donors are not coming to Balochistan.
Just briefly, one point. The main idea behind not allowing any foreign people to come is that the Pakistan war in Balochistan would be exposed. And then people like Asma Jahangir is not allowed as a HRCP chairperson to go and visit affected areas because the situation is very bad. They create the bad situation. Her convoy was attacked when she was going to Derabuti to see the trustees.
I was with Asma Jahangir.
You were? Okay, so you know exactly what goes on over. They don't want to know. Thank you.
I think the point you raise does highlight the fact that the United Nations and international aid agencies need to be much higher profile in exposing these refusals and shaming Pakistan in the eyes of the world community. People may say, well, that's very symbolic, but you know, the symbolic start is the way in which you begin to delegitimize what Pakistan is doing and build up international support for the opening of the area to journalists, aid workers and others. So, you know, I think you're right to raise it as a concern, as a problem, but I think UN and aid agencies need to be much higher profile in publicising the refusal and challenging it in this place.
Sorry, Mr. Shaukat, I realized you were getting impatient and tired, so Mr. Samad wants to speak and then we wrap up. We wrap up. Nobody's claiming the room yet. Another 3-4 minutes and that's it.
Mr. Chairman, thank you very much. I am Mehran Baluch, the General Secretary of Baloch Human Rights Council. The panel and the friends, they have already discussed the human rights situation in Balochistan. I would like to add that as far as the women are concerned in Balochistan, they are part of a secular nation. Pakistani proxies, they have certain groups that they want to convert Baloch women and Baloch men to Talibanization. There are heavy reports of acid throwing to women to force them to wear burqas. Because Baloch generally, they don't wear burqas. And this is a fact. And as far as the killing is also concerned, in Balochistan, the abduction, Pakistan always denies this. But recently, Hamid Gul, in a TV interview, he openly stated that Asad Mengel, son of Sardar Mengel, he was abducted and killed. Pakistan has denied it. But recently, he had openly accepted this, that he was kept in solitary confinement. He was tortured in a Pakistani torture cell. So this is the situation in Pakistan. And finally, I have a question to our friend, member of European Parliament. Sir, I have a question for you. That are you going to put a resolution like the Americans did in Congress in the European Parliament?
Yes?
I think this resolution or declaration of U.S. Congress is a very good sign and very important step for us. And for me it will be a very good good platform of information and press for my colleague in European Parliament. And I think European Parliament follow US Congress will support this fight of freedom and well, I'm very optimistic in this issue.
But can you actually say that you and your committee will propose such a resolution? Because it would be very, very helpful.
Well,
very helpful.
I think it's the best solution will be if some people from different political groups propose this with the declaration proposal. And but I think it will be possible maybe next month.
Oh, good.